100 Haiku. Springboards for thought and action for the volunteer. Introducing the fundamental principles. Out of the chaos, the flash of recognition of a human eye. Seeing beyond clothes, religion, race, culture, to life's beating heart. Embracing difference, seeing the whole repeated in each of the parts. Strong navigator, not swayed by fear or favor, on course through the maze. The well of feeling, rising above the surface, making new pathways. From all directions, streams and rivers creating humanity's sea. Roots in all cultures, the great tree of humanity unfurling new leaves. Practical action. We care everywhere, in front page disasters and in forgotten wars. We deliver in emergencies, food, shelter, hope, water, medicine. We stop hunger, here and now and for tomorrow, helping rebuild lives. We quench thirst, not just plastic bottles of water, tube wells, irrigation. We teach, we explain humanitarian law for every nation. We bring hope. We reach behind locked doors and become the prisoner's friend. We unite the lost children of the aftermath with their families. Communicating the fundamental principles. Humanity can never be bought or sold, and it is not a brand. Impartiality. Don't lose your meaning in the cultural gap. Neutrality. Free from political, racial, religious messages. Independence. Not to be manipulated, used, sold, or traded. Voluntary service. The act born of empathy is the pure message. Unity. Open to everyone. The language of humanity. Universality. One song of humanity in every dialect. Talking Henry Dunant. John Henry Dunant, Samaritan from Geneva, world citizen. The white gentleman. He is from my hometown. At least he seems to be. The man of conscience cannot look away. He has no choice but action. The uniforms were different, but the blood is all the same color. Both sides bleed and die. Mortal differences are not even skin deep. Solferino dawn. Now they are fallen, they have so much in common. Chiesa Maggiore. 500 men lie injured. Tutti fratelli. Enmity is death. Castiglione mothers every injured son. The witness of war wrote the truth, paid the printer, and appealed for action. He did not wait to be asked, approved, or sponsored. He worked on instinct. Talking John Pictet. Red Cross actions like stones in an edifice. The cement principles. The flower of action, once plucked by officialdom, will wither and die. We must not let the bureaucratic machinery destroy the garden. Beware invasive professionalism, which kills initiative. The caring doctor, not only curing sickness, promoting health. Prevention is better, cheaper, happier than cure, but makes no headlines. To give happiness is the greatest charity, free and contagious. There is no merit to be found in grey walls, sour faces, tasteless food. A human being is never an object or a means to an end. For the Red Cross, there are no just or unjust wars, only casualties. The Red Cross journey, per humanitatem ad pacem. Transition. The symbol of peace in the midst of combat, a moral element. Head above water, swimming in politics, but never swallowing. The compass needle, selflessness. The golden rule, gold counts for nothing. If there is no light within us, how shall we find the path in the darkness? Solidarity, the duty to help, marries the right to receive. A train of actions, not prepared to leave the track of the possible. True aid consists in making the man who suffers into a free man. A question of quality. Is it generous to give pork sausages to hungry Muslims? Will the food arrive if the driver is lost and cannot read the map? Is the open sign contradicted by a closed, unwelcoming face? Are you too busy to answer questions and too proud to delegate? When you meet, can you feel the other heart beat, stand in the other's shoes? Is it a question of how long the string is, or how long it needs to be? Do you stop to check you are heard and understood, or broadcast regardless? Are your words really foundations for building, or castles in the air? Do representatives tell you how it feels on the receiving end? Is there a key worker to open the door of cooperation? Can you be trusted? Are vulnerable people quite safe in your hands? Is the reception as comfortable as the director's office? Do you show respect, or do you look down on the person you're helping? Did you think that you could make the jigsaw with half the pieces missing? Is your ensemble a concerted harmony or a cacophony? Can you imagine if she was in your shoes and you were barefooted? the barefoot Red Cross, must start from where people are, build on what they know. Communication. Battle of language. Principles are hostages, prisoners of thought. Empty, hijacked words. Justice, human rights, charity, stolen from humanity. They cannot buy you credibility by selling you like snow tires. Adding 10% of black to all your colors does not help you to care. Waiting for posters. Wrong messages, but the backs are virgin paper. Word-processed papers, PowerPoint presentations, miles from reality. Minutes of meetings, tick, tock, worlds apart from the minutes of agony. We can only travel on bridges built from both sides of the river. Say what you mean and mean what you say. In that way we know where we are. Have you come here to tell me what I need, or to ask me what I want? Communication is a two-way process, or a waste of time. The touch of your hand can communicate hope if you have hope to give. The tone of your voice can offer more shelter than the refugee tent. The look in your eye can offer more strength than the food you are serving. Beware protocols, locked doors, closed files, dark secrets, red tape inertia. Acting without thought compounds disaster. Think, and think, and think, then act. Everyone is responsible to everyone. Eyes, ears, hands, heart, brain. Today's dilemmas. To understand when to speak out and when to work anonymously. To avoid the tricks of advertising. To give real information. To bridge the gap between clean theory and muddy reality. To communicate in this strange world of spin and stolen languages. To keep our bearings when the compass swings wildly and the sky is dark. To resist the lure of politics, slippery slope to partisanship. To keep caring in disasters which threaten to overwhelm reason. To strike a balance between helping others and living our own life. To continue to be inspired by love and not by selfish motives. to stand back from the single thread we weave and see the entire fabric. The keys to the future. Humanity. Respect for others. The key to a human future. Impartiality. The key which opens borders in lands and minds. Neutrality. The key which opens prison doors and must never be sold. Independence. The key to the kindergarten, research lab, and truth. Voluntary service. Key to connectedness and gateway to action. Unity. The key to symbiosis, synergy, cooperation. Universality. Cultural diversity. The key to liberty.